Good morning from Grammy's Kitchen. I'm going to try and do a video of rolling out a pie crust and how I'm able to get it in the pan easily. So doing this for my precious daughter-in-law, Stacy. All right, let's see. I've got plenty of flour, and I made the pie crust yesterday. Had it wrapped in saran and in a small freezer bag and kept them in the refrigerator. And I have this sitting out for about 10 to 15 minutes to warm up just a little bit. Otherwise, it's impossible to handle. So I'm going to put it down on my floured surface. Sprinkle a little more flour on here. I'm by no means an expert, just a mom and a grandma who's been doing this for 50 years. So I'm going to roll my trusty rolling pin, my favorite rolling pin. I'm going to roll this out. And this might take a little bit. And I'm not any expert at getting this perfectly round or anything like that. But my daughter-in-law is learning to do pies and doing a beautiful job with it, but has had trouble picking up the dough and getting it into the pie pan. So this is going to be my little trusty way that I do it, that I've learned over the years. Now, this pie crust is trying to come apart in the middle, and that's not unusual. So I'm going to have to kind of stick that back together there, and then kind of go on from here. Try to do my best. Don't really want any cracks in the bottom, or these are for pumpkin pies. Day before Thanksgiving here. Already have one pie. Let me turn this around if I can. Well, maybe not. One pie in the oven. There she is. That's Pop's pie. It's a honey pumpkin pie. So it's already in there and cooking. So we're working on number 2. All right. Okay, I'm going to pause this for a second while I spend a little more time rolling this out. And then I can show you how I get it in the pan. But you just keep working on it and get it the right size. Takes a bit. My little crack kind of came together here, so that's good. All right. Maybe I don't have to pause it. I'll just keep going here. Looks like I'm doing all right. This seems to be working well, having made the pie crust yesterday and leaving it in the refrigerator overnight. Usually, I just leave it in there for maybe an hour. But I read on the trusty internet that you can do it overnight. Up to 2 or 3 days, I think, but I wouldn't do it that long. Maybe overnight. And that makes things a lot easier. Got a lot of things to do today. Gonna spatchcock the turkey, and that's always a challenge. Got a 14 to 16 pound turkey, and some of those bones can get pretty tough. So, yeah, I'm doing pretty well here. This is rolling out. Pretty good shape. And I'm going to get my pan. My beautiful pie pan that my daughter gave me. Shout out to Louisville Stoneware. Okay, we'll set this here. Kind of maybe on the stove. All right, now here's the part. And let's hope this works. So I'm going to put a little more flour on my rolling pin. And here's what I'm going to do. Now, this is the handiest tool. You got to have one of these. It's a bench scraper. Okay, so I'm going to sit, I think you can see this, at the edge of the dough with just a little bit here, see? Sticking up at the end here. Okay. Let me see if I can get my camera in a good place. Okay, that's not bad. All right, so sitting straight across. Got my circle of dough. Then I'm going to take my bench scraper. And I'm going to start at this end, come under, and pull it up over the rolling pin. And then go all along. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Got a little tear there. Okay, I'll fix that. Keep going. I'll put a little flour on the bottom here. Put that together. Got a little dough showing up on my scraper. Should have had a little bit more flour on my counter. This granite counter is perfect for rolling pie crust because it stays cold, and you want your pie crust. It comes out crispier. The less you can handle it, and the your hands get hot, make it not so good. Okay, so I got this rolled up on there, and I'm going to sit it on the edge of my pan like this. Oh, let's hope this works. And then you just roll it out like that. And I always do it a little off center. There is just no stopping that. That's me. But maybe you can aim a little better. Kind of pull it a little bit. And I do have that crack in the bottom. I am going to have to take care of that. But there you go. And that's how it looks. And looks like I've got plenty on the edges to do a nice edge on it. So I'm going to, let's see. It looks like it's coming together at the bottom pretty well. This is my, the main pie for Thanksgiving Day. This is it. So I kind of like to cut off some of this edge and kind of make it as even as I can around here a little bit. Kind of so everything's kind of the same, sort of the same length. All right. And these extra pieces you might need to repair with. There's some places it's going to be a little short, like right here. And I put it under there like that. And sometimes, if need be, depending on how dry the crust is, this feels pretty moist actually. Yeah, however dry the crust is, you can add a little water to that edge to stick it together. So I'm coming around and just turning that under all the way around. Try and make us a nice edge. But basically, this is a little much. Basically, the point of this video was to show you how to roll it up on the rolling pin and how much easier that makes it when you're trying to place your crust. Because otherwise you're picking this thing up and it's breaking in the center and you're trying to flop it over here. But this is great. Rolling pin, gotta have a bench scraper. Got to have a bench scraper. It makes life so much easier when doing pies. And a lot of other things too. Cleans up your counter from all the flour and stuff. Just makes cleanup and makes life a lot easier. My precious mother, who's been gone for almost 20 years, 18 years, been with the Lord, she gave me this. And it's been just, it reminds me of her. And it's a treasured tool. Okay, hope this helped. Happy Thanksgiving.